Stellenbosch University is proud to host the 16th World Economic History Congress in 2012. We will do our utmost to make it a very special experience for you, both as a professional and as a human being.
Situated in the Cape Winelands, the town of Stellenbosch is home to Stellenbosch University, founded in 1918 and recognized as one of the top research universities in South Africa and the African continent. Stellenbosch University is proud to host the 16th World Economic History Congress in July 2012. This gathering of economic historians from around the world is taking place in Africa for the first time and will contribute to the growing scholarship in economic and social history research. The 2012 World Economic History Congress will be held here at the intersection of the developed and developing world, in a picturesque university town with a vibrant intellectual and cultural history. And within easy reach of Cape Town, one of the world's most beautiful cities. Stellenbosch will provide a world-class venue for the Congress, and your hosts, the Economic History Society of Southern Africa and the Stellenbosch University Department of Economics, look forward to welcoming you to South Africa on behalf of the International Economic History Association. The town of Stellenbosch is the second oldest in South Africa and is known as the Town of Oaks after the plentiful oak trees which shade its historic streets. It is situated in the heart of the South African wine industry. But there is more to Stellenbosch than the fruit of the vine. Stellenbosch is full of the history and architectural heritage of the Cape Dutch. The beautiful town center parades more than 300 years of history, from buildings dating back to the era of Dutch East India Company dominance to the agricultural settlement of the 18th century, through the commercial revival of the 19th century and the renewed confidence of the late 20th century. Stellenbosch is an intimate, walkable town with a village feel and many cafes, restaurants, boutiques and art galleries in and amongst the museums and historic buildings. The earliest roots of the university can be traced back to the founding of the town in the 17th century. And it was instituted as Stellenbosch University in 1918 when it opened its doors to some 500 students and 39 lecturers. The university has since grown into the internationally recognized institution it is today, with more than 24,000 students, 800 lecturers, and some 50 research and service bodies. The 2012 World Economic History Congress will be held on the university campus with plenary and parallel sessions in various character-filled historical buildings. Delegates will easily come to feel at home in Stellenbosch, and varied types of accommodation will be on offer, from hotels to guest houses and B&Bs. Most within walking distance, and all reflecting the charm and intimacy of this unique place. Stellenbosch is located only 45 minutes outside of Cape Town, a city easily reached via direct overnight flights from around the world. It's easy to see why Sir Francis Drake, when he circumnavigated the globe, described the Cape Peninsula as the fairest cape of them all. There's the breathtaking Table Mountain with views across the city and the sea. An emotional visit to Robben Island, the World Heritage Site 10 kilometers off the coast, where Nelson Mandela and many leaders in the struggle for democracy were incarcerated. The V&A waterfront, with its vibrant retail and entertainment areas set in a picturesque commercial harbour. The trip to and from Cape Point, following the spine of the peninsula to breathe in some of the freshest air on the planet. And Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens on the slopes of Table Mountain. A wonderful showcase of the unique diversity of South Africa's floral kingdom. Before or after the Congress, don't miss the opportunity to enjoy some of Southern Africa's great destinations. If you've always dreamed of hearing the roar of the majestic Victoria Falls, or of climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, or of paddling through Botswana's Okavango Delta, consider South Africa your gateway to Africa and make your dreams come true. South Africa, resting at the bottom of the enormous African continent, is a land of great diversity and beauty, featuring tropical coastlines and arid deserts, carpets of dazzling daisies and Big Five safaris, proud tradition and world-class infrastructure. South Africa's tourism industry is world-class, and the wildlife areas can be accessed easily by plane, car or group tour. Even if you only have 2 or 3 extra nights, a trip to the bush is an amazing and distinctly African experience. Meeting Mother Nature face to face in the form of her wildest animals is an experience you and your family will never forget. South Africa is not only well endowed with a variety of fauna and flora, it is also a cultural fusion showcasing Africa's diversity of people. And as hosts of the 2010 FIFA World Cup, South Africa shares a passion for soccer with the rest of the world. Come and experience our beauty, warmth and welcoming spirit, what we call Ubuntu.
Dear friends, I'm delighted to invite you to the World Economic History Congress to be held in Stellenbosch, South Africa in 2012. Our country has great diversity of flora and fauna and the rich cultural diversity of our people. I can assure you of a warm welcome and traditional South African hospitality. The World Economic History Congress has never taken place in Africa before, and it is very appropriate to hold the next gathering on this continent. Africa is the cradle of humankind, but today it is less economically developed than any other continent. This is fertile ground for economic historians to explore. This Congress in Stellenbosch is also a wonderful opportunity for delegates to debate and learn about their discipline in a society in transition. Most importantly, holding the World Economic History Congress in Africa will generate renewed interest in the study of economic history in Africa and provide a fresh perspective on the relevance of economic history in the developing world. So, join us for the World Economic History Congress and explore the roots of development.
Kommen Sie, besuchen Sie die wunderschöne Universitätsstadt Stellenbosch.
美丽的斯坦林布什欢迎您。
C'est avec plaisir que nous vous accueillerons en Afrique du Sud.
Nos veremos en Stellenbosch.